Vayigash, Torah, Vayigash, page Mem Dalud, second column. Okay, the pasuk says, "Vayilakid Yosef." Yosef gathered all the money that was found in the house of Mitzrayim. Vayovi Yosef was kesef beis pari, and Yosef from the years of plenty. So Yosef gathered money from the whole world, basically the whole civilized world, gave all their money to Egypt. It says in the Medrash, Shalish Matmoni Yosef and Yosef. Yosef took all the money and hid it into three treasures. Echad is Galil LeKairach. One was given to Kairach, revealed to Kairach, that's why he was so rich. Achas Niglal Antoninus. One was Antoninus, who was the Roman emperor in the time of Yehuda Nasi. And the third one is hidden for the tzaddikim for Mashiach, when Mashiach comes. By the way, Haman got Kairach's treasure. That's why he was so rich also. To understand this, it says in the pasuk, tzaddik. The Hashem planted the light for the tzaddikim. What does it mean? Hainu bechinas kadma was the first light. Havanor misayfa alma, sayfa alma. That was at the first day when Hashem created light. It says, "Vayem elakim yehi or vayihi or." So it says that light that Hashem created on the first day of creation, you're able to look from one end of the world to the next. Then Hashem hid it. Where did he hide it? So there's two opinions. Either in Torah or for tzaddikim la'asid lavi, when Mashiach comes. That's why it says in the Mefarshim ask a question, by everything else in creation, it says, Vayihi chen, so it was. It should have said, Vayem elkim yehi or, Vayihi chen, so it was. Why does it say Vayihi or? So there's a lot of answers. The Mefarshim say because all the other things, if it would repeat it, Vayihi, it would be a whole 25 words. Or is 3 letters, and or Echein would be 2 letters. So the Torah says Vayihi or, because it's only that 1 letter difference. But the Medrash says no. Vayemer Elokim yehi or, and Hashem said let there be a light that you could see from one end of the world to the next. Vayihi or, what was eventually created, a different type of or that you can't see from one end of the world to the next. That's why it says Vayihi or, it wasn't Vayihi chen. Vayihi chen would mean it was the same type of light that Hashem said let there be light to see from one end of the world to the next. Like we learned that there's a famous story of the Baal Shem Tov. There was once a husband ran away from his wife missing in action, and she couldn't get a get because the guy wasn't around. So the guy came to the Baal Shem Tov, says, maybe you know where my husband is. They didn't have communications like we have today. So Baal Shem Tov had a Zohar on the table. He opened up the Zohar, he looked in the Zohar, he said, your husband is in the city. And the lady went, and she found it, she got the get, whatever. So the student says about Shem Tov, obviously it doesn't say in the Zohar where he is. So obviously you knew it. Mm-hmm. So why did you have to look in the Zohar? So the Baal Shem said this Medrash, that Hashem, the light Hashem created in the first day, that you could see from one end of the world to the next, he hid in Torah. Zohar means, what's Zohar? Zohar means to shine. So in which part of Torah did Hashem hide this stuff? In Zohar. So I looked in Zohar, I saw the light that you could see from one end of the world to, we ain't going to do it. We're not going to look in Zohar and get it. But Hashem looked in Zohar and he was able to see the light from one end of the world to the next.
You mean don't try it at home?
Don't try it. You could try it at home, it's not going to work. You're not going to hurt anybody by trying it, by the way. Okay. And what does it mean? Hashem hid it. Spiritually speaking, what do you mean Hashem hid it? Avodas Hashem will understand it because in Avodas Hashem, Yimse Beis Bechinas Umadregas B'Avas Hashem. In loving Hashem, there's 2 levels. There's 2 levels of Avas Hashem. Aleph Bechinas Ha'ava Noledes V'Nim Shachas. One love of Hashem comes about through meditation into the greatness of Hashem. V'nimshach min hasbeinu begdula says in Tzal Baruch Hu, meditating into the greatness of Hashem. K'shayamik b'sichli, when he meditates with his seichel, in delve with his seichel, b'reim es gedulasi yisbarich, in the greatness of Hashem, yivoled mizeh, will become created from it, his pilus being affected, b'tshuk of his slavis elav yisbarich, in the love of Hashem. We know seichel stimulates midas. The Alter Rebbe says in the third parak of Tanya, seichel stimulates midas. So when you meditate into the greatness of Hashem, that creates an open, felt love and of Hashem. Ki lefi seichel yuhol alish. That's the pasuk is based on your seichel, you'll praise. Shamidas nimshachim achad seichel v'izbeinis. Okay. So there's one level of ava, which is through meditation. And he says, avazu, this level of love that comes through meditation, is helada chadash, is a new creation of love, shenimsas mechodash, which is found anew from seichel v'izbeinis. You know, this is a created ava that didn't exist before. Before you meditated, you didn't have this level of avas Hashem. Now that you're meditating, you have this level of avas Hashem. That's the first level of ava. Yesh beis bechinas beis ba'ava. There's a second level of ava, which is called ava mesuteres, the hidden love, which is our ava sheyesh beteva told us nefesh ulikis, that there has by nature in the neshama of every single yid. She to betiva, that the neshama by nature wants l'iskol bein tzavach to become one with Hashem, which is mekayr of Hashosh, which is the source. Elashi etzei bechinas helen v'hester gadol. It's very concealed. In other words, like this: a Jew has a neshama. Okay, this neshama has 10 levels. Avram Avinu instilled. Avram Avinu is our father, so he instilled. He gave a Yerusha inheritance to every single Jew in all times. This natural instinctive love that a Jew has to Hashem, but it's hidden. It's not revealed by everybody. How do you reveal this hidden love? Is through meditation, like it says in Tanya. Therefore, when this hidden love becomes revealed, it's not a new level of love. The first level of love that Alter Rebbe said comes through open meditation, deep meditation, so you're creating a new level of ava. But this love is there. You just a mini isbeininus, so to speak, it reveals it. But you're not creating a new love. That love exists. You're just revealing it. The first level of ava that he says, that is ava that is through deep meditation. So he says, this ava already existed in the nefesh. Was concealed. So in other words, where the Alter Rebbe is heading, as we see, the Alter Rebbe said there are certain treasures. The 3 treasures in Yosef time Hashem hid. The ord that Hashem created, Hashem hid. Hidden means it's not revealed, but it's there. It's there, but it's not revealed. The same thing, what is the sin Aveda? Every Jew has a hidden level of Ava that Hashem hid. The tunnels, they're hidden within every single Yid. And the job of a Yid is to reveal the treasure. That's why, like we learned many times, everybody in life, because speak about Jews are looking for meaning and purpose, so they'll go to India, they'll go to who knows where, to try to find meaning in life. They think it's somewhere else. Where you got to look isn't just go out, check in, take a mirror, look. It's there. You don't have to go somewhere else to get it. Like anybody knows, you can't find happiness somewhere else. People are always looking for happiness. They'll buy a car, they'll buy a house, they'll buy this, they'll that. Bob Mises. Happiness has to come from within. You want to be happy. You have to, within yourself, find happiness. Nothing else external is going to make you happy. Because after a while, you get bored of it. You buy a new car, a really nice car, okay, you get all excited. And after a week, it's a car like any other car. Maybe 2 weeks if you're lucky. But then it's a car like any other car. It's not going to make you happy. There's a happiness deeply rooted within a person. It's called contentment. And then the person is happy. You're happy with what you have. You don't have to go somewhere else. This is what Chazal tell us. Simply the Gemara says that when wine comes in, all the secrets come out. Meaning, if you're drunk, you lose control and you just takachainik. All your secrets come out. But he says, I don't need a Gemara to tell me. Everybody knows, a drunk talks too much. I don't need a Gemara to tell me. So obviously the Gemara is teaching us something in Avedas Hashem. So it says, what does it mean? Nichnas yayin yatzasod. So the Rabbi says, Sod, what is the secret? That's Ava Mesuteres. It's that Sod means secret, the hidden love that every Jew has within him. That's called Sod. How do we reveal this hidden love that we all possess? Is through meditation, which is called yayin wine. Yayin shel Torah, the wine of Torah. Meaning like this: yayin represents bina. Ema banim smecha. Yayin yisamach. Wine makes you happy. Bina, understanding, makes you also happy. Chachma, which is bittul, is likened to mayim. Mayim is tasteless. It's bittul. It's nothing. Wine has a good taste. So therefore, yayin represents bina. So it says like this: Nichnas yayin. The Alter Rebbe is saying, when a person meditates in with the level of yayin, bina, simcha, right? He meditates nichnas yayin. You have the level of yayin coming and meditating. Yotzasod, the hidden love that you have for Hashem, it becomes revealed. Not tell me a drunkard talks to him. I don't need Gemara to tell me that. This hidden love, the Alter Rebbe says, even though seemingly it's not such a same level of love of the revealed love, which is more tangible, he says, it's much greater. He says this hidden love is much more powerful and greater than the love that comes through meditation. Through open meditation. Why? Even though the real, the ava that comes through meditation is a new thing that didn't exist before. And this is not new, it's just revealing something hidden. It's a higher level. Why? Because this ava comes from the essence of the soul. The other ava comes through seichel. So seichel, any way you look at it, is limited. If seichel creates ava, like it said before, lefi seichel yolish, based on the seichel, that's how much ava you're going to have, right? But any level of seichel in a human terms is limited. So how much ava you're already going to be able to create through open meditation? The level of open ava that you're going to create is limited based on your seichel. But this ava musteres is an essential part of the nefesh. That's unlimited. But ava nodem is bein mitzulamat mimadem adreges. Rav shalenish v'lo kol kach kumal ava musteres now.
It's unlimited. How can we see this?
Huh? Because Hashem wants us to reveal it. If this natural instinctive love for Hashem would be revealed, we wouldn't have a difficult time doing Torah mitzvahs. And then the Torah mitzvahs will not be as valuable as they are when it's hard to get it done.
Therefore it's not unlimited.
It is unlimited.
Something is covered.
What?
Something is covering you.
What? What's covering it? It's called the body, the nefesh habahamis, the Yetzer Hara. That's what covers it. But that's all external stuff covering it. It's not the person. It's external. Like the Rambam says, when you beat the guy up until he wants to, what type of wanting is it? He's beat up. He doesn't want to get beat up. He doesn't want to do the mitzvah. Right? So what does it mean?
Yeah.
It means the Rambam writes, and the Rebbe quotes this so often, but it's a remarkable, it's the difference between Yiddishkeit and secularism. Freud maintained, Dr. Rabbi Shlita Freud, Oliver Sholem, whatever you want to call him, maintained that if you dig in a person, you're going to find mud. In the secular world, generally speaking, the opinion is a person is bad. Yetzer leva adam ramen or of a person is bad. Who does good? The Rambam says, obviously that's the das of Torah. The Rambam says that every person really wants to do what's right. Every person is good. The Yetzer Hara is forcing him to go against his real will of doing good. So when you beat him up, you're not beating the person up. You're undoing the blockage that the Yetzer Hara is covering the real will of the person. So when a person says, I want, whether it's a carbon or a get, whatever, the Gemara says, it means that's the real will of a person. Because the Rambam says a Jew is good. By the way, in the Goyin is 7 mitzvahs also. They want to do what's right. So, the Avnus is something that's really unlimited.